What is going on, Leo? This is Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct again. This is going to be a general reading for December 15th through the 30th, and it's for the sign of Leo. What do you know? We're back again. It's the end of the year, Leo, so we're going to end it out with a bang. Definitely, and see what these energies are talking about with you guys wrapping up for the end of the year, going into the year 2019. Happy New Year, by the way. This year flew by. I know it's just not me. It's crazy. Leo, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate with you, though, then do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. That always, helps me out in some type of way, because I like when people actually let me know that it resonated with them in some type of way, or it was a match. So I like that. If it doesn't resonate with you, though, then you can catch me on one of my next videos that I'll be doing for you guys coming up in January, or you can check out one of my previous videos that I've did for Leo. Let's go, Leo. I'm liking your energies. We're going to get right into it. I want to also let you guys know that personal readings are also open to all the zodiac signs right now. So if you want to check me out for a personal reading, check my email. It'll be in the description of the video. Let's go, Leo. Starting out, this is going to be your present energies coming into mid-month December. And then we're going to get into your future energies over here, ending out December and going into January like we always do it. You already know. All right, I'm also going to be clarifying with the Gustav Klimt deck. And I believe that's how you pronounce it. If not, I've been saying it wrong for all of my readings, so you guys could, Google me on that. All right, so let's go, Leo. Right at the top of your reading, this is a card that we pretty much all like to see, especially if we are looking for love and we are single. You guys have the Lovers card. So definitely coming into the middle of December, going into the end of December, which is a crazy, great time for you to be attracting love. You could be running into a soulmate, a twin flame, some type of strong connection with somebody. Like, you could already be in this connection, or you could be about to meet somebody that is about to rock your world. That's all that I'm feeling. Like, you're about to have a strong, strange, crazy connection with somebody, Leo. And it's going to be passionate. It's going to be fiery. It's going to be sexy. It's going to be chemistry. Like, it's going to be spiritual. It's going to be all levels. Like, it's an all-level attraction that's happening. The Lover card is the epitome of love and attraction, and of a soulmate, and of a twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Some type of strong connection with somebody that you just can't take your hands off of. You can't stop looking at them. You can't stop thinking about them. You can't stop from being around them. You got to call them. You got to text them. You got to, daydream about them, whatever you do to deal with this intense energy. But there is an intense energy or intense connection coming your way, Leo. Ending December off and going into 2019, you guys could be running into this lover. Clarifying this card, I had the Magician card and then the World card. So the Magician card just lets me know that you were working on manifesting this lover. You have come to a point where you are becoming a master manifester, and it has to do with you right now in the area and category of love. I believe that some of you guys are attracting this just because you're doing your own thing. Like, you have done the self-work, you have done the self-development. You guys have learned balance within yourselves. You've been giving yourself love and working on your self-love throughout the year, or throughout the years or months, or however long, you've been single. And you're getting to a place also that you're not dealing with the type of connections that don't mean you any good, that don't serve you anymore. So that's why I think you're manifesting this new love connection, this soulmate, this new person into your life that's going to be intense, it's going to be fulfilling, it's going to probably knock you off your rocker just a little bit because it's so strong, but it's pretty much everything that you dreamed of. And I'm not trying to sound like overly just unrealistic, Leo. I like to be real in my readings, but the cards don't lie. That's what I've been experiencing anyway. And so, yeah, you guys have been wanting to bring somebody into your world, somebody into your life that is a match for you, you know, somebody that you have that connection with, that you can, you know, be yourself around. You don't have to fake it. You know, somebody that you have that instant chemistry with, you have that flow with, like we all want when it comes down to a partner, somebody we want to spend our life with and be in a relationship with and build with and experience life together with. This is that person that's coming in for you, Leo, and I feel so good about it. At the same time, you have the World card as another clarifier. So even with that picture right there, I think this is something that, you know, like I said, you've been manifesting, you've been working towards to bring this type of love into your life. Like you've been putting in that manifestation work, you know, that law of attraction work. You've been envisioning this, dreaming about it, you know, getting your own life together and making room for it and making space for it. And so some of you guys, you could be dealing with your twin flame, and you could have been, you know, this could be a person that you already know or a soulmate that you have already met. And maybe you guys just haven't had that chance yet to come together to really have a real start in the relationship. So for some of you guys, you could have been working towards that and kind of leaving that person alone for a little bit and working on yourself and working on your finances and building your own empire, you know. And this is what both of these cards represents. The World card is that magician who has everything at their disposal to attract anything into their life. And then the World card, did I say that right? The Magician card is what I meant to say before that. And then I'm talking about the World card now, is that card that represents a signal of an end and a new beginning into a new cycle, a new world. You know, like you pretty much giving birth to a new world. And in this case, it has to do with love. So there's a new cycle that's beginning with you when it comes down to love, you know, when it comes down to your romantic relationships. And this person that I think is going to come in and is going to compliment you very well. Like, and that's why I feel that twin flame energy, because it's going to feel like a mirroring of your energy. And if it's not a mirroring, then it's just a match. It's just compatibility is at 100%. Chemistry is at 100%. Emotional attraction, mental attraction, mental compatibility, and emotional compatibility, and every other form of compatibility. This is what that card represents, is you being in love. For some of you guys, this could be love at first sight. If you don't believe in it, well, you probably might have a brush or encounter with it coming into December or into January. And I'm not trying to like set you guys up for any type of failure, but like, this is what's happening. Like, I feel it. Like, so definitely keep your eyes open for you running across some type of lover, some type of romantic connection, because it's coming your way. And I believe you deserve it, Leo. Right under that, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is representing where you have been lately, probably, Leo. And I think you've been in a place of being abundant, being, you know, whole within yourself, being self-sufficient. And that's what the Nine of Pentacles represents. Somebody who's living that single life, but they're living their best life. They're cool with being single. And usually when you're on that track and you just focus on building up yourself, your self-development, building your finances, building your empire, building your world around you, and you start to have all that abundance around you, and you start to pretty much enjoy the fruits of your labor, and you're focused on your goals and your achievements in your life, then that's when you usually attract and manifest some type of love. And that's just the way that it works. Like when you're out there looking for love in all the wrong places, and you're searching and you're thirsty pretty much for love, that's when it runs away from you. But when you get to this point, like here, like I believe you guys are at, where you're like, well, you know, I'm just doing my thing. Like if it comes, it comes. Until then, I'm about to be focused on my own things. I'm going to be focused on work. I'm focusing on school. I'm focusing on my projects. I'm focusing on my business. I'm focusing on my coins. That's when you start to attract this love energy into your life, because for some reason the universe just likes to catch us off guard and likes to throw things at us when we're not even looking for it. You know, have you ever lost something in the house and then you tear up your whole house trying to find it, and you just can't find it only because you're focused too much on finding it? And then when you stop looking for it, maybe like an hour later or a day later, that's when you actually find it because you weren't focused on it as much. That is how the law of attraction works. That is how manifestation works. And that's where you guys have been, Leo, I believe, during this period of your life. And this is why you're manifesting and attracting a new world when it comes down to your romantic relationships. And this soulmate, this lover, is definitely coming in. Also, the universe is bringing you justice when it comes down to relationships, because maybe in the past you haven't had such a good ride and such good luck when it came down to relationships, or the partners that you've chose, or the partners that have chosen you. And you could have been dealing with relationships in the past that were nothing like this love connection. You know, they could have been karmic relationships. They could have been connections that just taught you lessons and you know, sent you on that whole emotional roller coaster. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. You feel me? That's probably how the past has been for you. And a lot of times when that happens, and it teaches us a lot of lessons, and we go through a lot of different challenges, then the universe likes to bring balance and justice to those different relationships. If we felt like we were done wrong or left out in the cold, or somebody betrayed us or cheated or just wasn't being straight up and wasn't compatible with us, like I was saying before, then the universe now is bringing balance in. And I believe that has to do with your love life, because with the lovers starting us off, this is definitely a love reading. Let's go. Right next to that, we had the Six of Swords. So this is you moving away from some type of pain, moving away from a part of your life. I think when it had to do with love, like I was talking about, dealing with a certain relationship or a partner or, you know, soulmate that could have been karmic, that just was not good for you at all. And you had already begin to move away from it, which is why you were coming into with this Nine of Pentacles energy right in the middle of your present energies. And so you're continuing to move away from it, and the thing that you were moving away from was just the unequal give and take, the unbalanced relationships, you know, that you used to have in the past or that you dealt with. You're moving away from that type of connection where you give everything and somebody doesn't give you back the way that you give. You're tired of it. You're done with it. Like, you want to move on into a more abundant connection with somebody. And does this not look like abundance? Does that not look like transparency and communication and equal give and take? Both of them are vulnerable. Both of them are transparent. Both of them are looking at each other eye to eye. It's supported by the universe. The angel is right above it, you know, putting a stamp on it like this is a divine connection. So you're moving away from those connections that just were not divine, were not spiritually aligned. You know, it had an unequal give and take, and you know, it made you feel like shit at the end of the day. It made you feel like you were not worthy. You know, those terrible relationships that we all go through just to learn the lesson of self-love. And that's really pretty much what you were being taught in those past relationships, or this past relationship that you're moving out of and away from. It was like that unequal give and take that you were dealing with from this person, and you're just done with it and moving away. And maybe you have been for a while. You know, after that you got into a place where you were just enjoying being single and gaining your balance back within yourself and loving on yourself and healing your wounds, and you know, gaining a new perspective when it comes down to the way you give love and the way you receive it and all those things. And this is why you're attracting this new person in. Let's go. Now, right up under there, we have the Queen of Cups. So this new person possibly, maybe, might be a water sign. You know, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. If you guys may be already talking to somebody that is that sign, then maybe you already know who I'm talking about. But it could be a new water sign coming your way. That's what I feel anyway. Like, I feel with this card being right below the Eight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. You know, I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is the energy that you're taking on. It's the representation of you. And then right below that, we have the Queen of Cups. And I just feel like, you know, the connection could be being made with a water sign for some of you guys, because I feel a great energy from this water connection. But if that is not it, then this could have been a water sign that you were dealing with previously to this time that we're in now. And that could have been the person that you're moving away from. You know, the person that wasn't giving you the equal give and take. This is a general reading, so it could work vice versa, you know. But for some of you guys, I feel like you could be connecting with a water sign, or you could just be connecting with somebody that is able to offer you emotionally the way that you give into them. They can give back to you emotionally too, because for some reason, the thing that you were moving away, I believe that it had to do with, you know, that lack of emotional communication, emotional compatibility that you have with somebody, which is why you have swords in the boat and you're moving away like, gosh, all I got was swords. All I got was pain. All I got was hurt. You know, all I got was coldness. And all I wanted to get was some type of emotional connection with somebody where we felt like we were getting to know each other and we were vulnerable and transparent, and it wasn't a game, and it was real, and it was deep, and it was spiritual. But that's what's coming, Leo. Oh my gosh, that is what is coming. And you manifested it all on your own. Let's go. I'm loving this reading. And so, yeah, it could be a water sign that's coming in. If it's not a water sign, then it could just be somebody, like I said, that likes to give and likes to be vulnerable and doesn't have a problem opening up to you and sharing what they have. You know, because that Queen of Cups is very sharing. She's a giver. So he or she, the person that could be coming in to connect with you, could be a giver when it comes down to emotionally. They don't have a problem. I believe that it's going to be a strong contrast from the last person that you dealt with. You know, whoever you're turning your back on and moving away from, and whoever had you in that unequal give and take relationship, this new person that's coming in is going to be the total opposite of that person, because you have that Lover's card. And it's also going to be a divine connection because you did the work on yourself. And so the Justice card, the universe is bringing in that justice. Like, okay, you did the work. We see what you did. You moved away from the things that no longer served you, from those unequal give and take relationships. You had enough self-value to, you know, even be alone, just to get away from that abuse that went on in those older relationships, or that old relationship, this older person. And now they want to reward you. The universe wants to reward you with this strong connection, this intimate connection, this intense connection, this spiritual connection from this person who doesn't mind giving of themselves freely. So congratulations, Leo. Like, I love this reading. I love readings. I might just start breaking out some love readings, you know, because I do general readings, but I like love readings too, for real. But I like to encompass the entire, you know, the wholeness, holistic healing is what I kind of like. So I like the love, the general, the career, all that. But when I just stumble across these readings like this, that is only about love, man, it makes me feel good. Let's keep it moving. Y'all feeling this, the Pisces vibes that I'm putting out. Pisces is all about love. I think all water signs are. All people are anyway. We're all about love, but you know, some people like to delve deep. Let's keep it moving. All right, we got the Five of Wands. We got the Three of Swords. We got the Empress card. And then we got the Ten of Wands. This is your futuristic energies right here. So going into the end of December, the beginning of January is what we're talking about. We're starting it off with the Five of Wands. So this could be some type of petty disputes, arguments that you're having. You know, and it could be with air sign. And this could be that older person maybe that you were dealing with that I'm talking about, you're separating from and moving on from. Maybe they're trying to pop back up right when you're meeting your new lover or something like that, and trying to start something up with you. This Knight of Swords, very quick moving energy, very mental, logical, cold person maybe, you know, like look at that person. It's a total contrast from this Queen of Cups that was down here that I was talking about. So maybe you could find yourself maybe just having some conflicts with this person, maybe because you're moving on and moving away from them and they can just feel it. and they kind of want to come back in, and maybe that could start some type of conflict, or this could just be internal conflict that you could be dealing with because you're moving away from this air sign. You know, either way, it's small because this is 5, so I wouldn't focus on it too much. But somebody could be trying to come in and just start up some mess with you because they see that you're moving towards happiness. Pay it no mind. Right below that, we have the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords, we all know, represents that pain, that heartbreak, that betrayal, that hurt. You know? And even though it's in your future energies, I believe definitely this was something that could have been of the past. If anything, when I clarified it, we came out with the King of Wands. So I believe that heartbreak of old, that heartbreak that came from the past, the pain from the past has made you level up into this king status. You taking on your highest energy, because the King of Wands is that fiery energy. It represents you, Leo, that, you know, passionate person that's able to tap into their passions and use it in a balanced way and create what they want to have in their kingdom and in their life. And if anything, the pain that came from this person of the past made you kind of level up to take on a position of power and authority. And now look at this king just sitting back kind of in chill mode, like, yeah, I know exactly what I want and exactly what I'm going after, and it's about to go down. And so I know moving forward into this new relationship that you have, that you're going to have, this new love that's coming in, you're going to have more to offer that person, because you have leveled up. You've been through some pain in the past, but you've also done a lot of healing, you know? And because you have been through that pain and dealt with it and had some time to heal yourself and give self-love to yourself, you're going to be leveling up. And you're going to be in a place where you are royalty, you are a king, you are a queen. You know, this is a general reading, but you're going to be in a place where you can build with somebody. And I believe that is what you're going to take from the pain of the past, is the ability to actually know what it takes to, you know, keep a relationship growing and healthy, because you've seen the contrast of that, something that was highly negative and unhealthy and unbalanced, and it wasn't growing or going anywhere. Now you have the ability to use your passion, your energy, your fiery energy to give into something that's healthy, and you're going to be able to see that growth in it. Let's keep it moving. Right below that, we have the Empress energy. So that's another aspect of your energy, I believe, that you're also taking on, is the ability to be fertile. You know, have that beauty around you, be able to nurture, you know, the people that are around you, love the people that are around you. So inside of this new love relationship, I believe you are also taking on that Empress energy, the great nurturer, you know, the mother of the tarot. Even if you're a guy, this is just principles that we're talking about. So, you know, guy or a woman, you could just be taking on that role of being nurturing, you know, being given, being fertile, being creative when it comes to love. You know, love is kind of like art to you at the end of the day, and you want to create something beautiful when it comes down to this new relationship. And I'm feeling that because you got some great just energy coming in with this Lover card, with this Magician card that was up here, with this World card. It's a whole new world for you. And your stance when it comes down to this new relationship is going to be a lot different. Like, and it's good because you're not even like guarded, even though you could have been through some things in the past. Like, I don't feel like you're taking on a energy moving forward where you're guarded and you're hurt and you haven't, you know, dealt with your issues and your baggage and stuff like that. Like, you already dealt with that baggage and you moved on, and you were kind of like in a place where you're like, I'm good by myself, like I'm great. And because of that, you know, you're going to be attracting this new love, and you're going to know how to nurture it also and feed it, and so that the relationship can grow. And the person that you're connecting with, I believe, has that same ability too, because they could have went through similar things in the past. And so the connection is going to be even stronger and be able to grow even better because you guys both are mature coming into this relationship. Right below the Empress, we have the Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands represent a completion of burdens, a completion of a place that you could have been in previously where, you know, you felt like it would never end. Maybe this could be talking about the partners that you had in the past, or the partner that you dealt with that you felt like, you know, kind of put you through hell a little bit. And you probably felt like the effects of that, or that season that you were in, let's say, of being single, or just not having that lover energy, or this balanced relationship, or a healthy relationship. You thought that season would never end, you know, and now it's coming to an end, and this kind of is like the wrap up of it. I believe the end of 2018 is that total wrap up of that whole karmic cycle that you were in, where relationships were just burdensome and they felt heavy and they didn't feel healthy and they were out of sync and out of whack and out of balance, you know, Leo. But it's something new that's being birthed out. It's something new that's kind of like on the verge of happening for you when it comes down to love. And it's the total opposite of that Ten of Wands energy, because it looks like this. And that looks way better, like it's a way better picture for you. So definitely, Leo, I want to congratulate you on attracting that love. If it hasn't happened already for you, you know, I think that it is coming your way. Definitely be open to it, you know, definitely just don't be closed off. And I believe you're already open to it, definitely, because you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. And you're kind of just doing you. And usually when you're just doing you and focusing on you, that's when lovers come in out of the woodwork anyway, because they just want to, you know, they're attracted by the fact that you're not out looking for love and you're not needy. So I like that, Leo. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up right there for you, Leo. This was a great reading for sure. I hope that you enjoyed it, that it helped you out in some type of way, that it also resonated with you. If it did resonate, you can like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. Like I said, I always like that. Also, once again, personal readings are open. So if you want something that's more direct, personal for you, you want a more personal experience with me, then we can set up a personal reading for you. Just email me in the link that is under my video in the description. And if not, I will see you guys next year. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. And all the other ones that we celebrate around this time. Happy holidays, point blank. And congratulations on the new love, Leo. We'll see you later.